I'm good with cold turkey. Every time I've ever tried to do something cold turkey, I've always succeeded, which is why I still smoke.
Jesus Christ. I wondered where that was going. I feel like kind of where you were going with that does make sense. Like, I used to get away, probably get away is a liberal term. I used to get away with not studying.
Same.
But
Same.
when I say get away, like I'm definitely saying D's get degrees.
D's get degrees.
I went to Western State. So, How to Ski It. It's a podcast about skiing and snowboarding, mainly in Colorado, but sometimes other states. And ski season's over.
Yeah, way over.
It was awful.
It's been over for like 2 years.
It's been over for 2 years. And
what's so crazy is like it was over from the start, and then everything's closing, and all of a sudden there's a massive snowstorm, and then like A Basin stayed open into May, I think, but terrible conditions all year.
I wussed out on the very, very late snow.
Yeah.
And I'm going to say I wussed out, but man, I'm worried when you haven't skied much and all of a sudden there's 24 inches of powder, you're probably going to hurt yourself.
Yeah.
And maybe that's being a wuss. I am 57, but
I mean, Dylan did that.
That's what Dylan did.
Yeah.
I chose a really good season to get hurt.
You did. You saved so much money.
The best day of the year for me was December 6th at Vail. I know. Same story, new podcast, which was my first day of the year. And we just skied like Avante and Chair 3 and 4, and they were groomed, but they had like 6 inches of powder. And literally the season got worse all year after that.
Yeah.
And there wasn't any powder days for me.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, I skied 13 times, which was, I figured there was 31 days less than the year before that I skied 46.
Man. So you said your total was 13.
13 total.
My total was 9.
I never made it up to Aspen skiing, I don't think. I can't really remember. I don't think I ever made it up to Aspen. I skied Vail a couple times. It sucked.
Yeah.
Like one of the days I skied Vail, the top was like mud.
Oh, yeah.
And this was in the middle of the winter. And then we had unusual warm weather. Nobody knows why.
Nobody could know
There's
why.
no way to know.
We did have several 70-degree days in the Front Range of Colorado in January and February, and then we had 80-degree days in March.
Yeah.
And not to defend the end of the world and global warming, but it did make for some good cycling, mountain biking. We mountain biked in the mountains in January, February, and March.
Which is crazy.
But major drought.
I got 4 days.
4 days.
All right. Is that all on the kids' caribou?
He went to Taos.
I went to Taos.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about Taos.
So, yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, terrible.
Is it? I think the question is it going to be better, or is this the new norm?
I think it's going to be better. I think this won't be the only time we have conditions like this going forward, but I don't think it will be every year this is the norm, because weather is so inconsistent that I think we're still going to have crazy, crazy good years, and then we're going to have crazy, crazy bad years. And I think that's the thing, is weather has become inconsistent.
Yeah, and
because of global warming.
It's like the baseline is still the same, but the outliers are just like going out and out and out and out and out.
Yeah.
Which is what we see in weather everywhere. I mean, more hurricanes and tornadoes and all that jazz. Like, it's just harder to predict now. There's more inconsistencies.
Well, and like, it's not that there wasn't snow in the United States this year. It's that it wasn't in the mountains.
It wasn't
not in our
it was out
mountains.
east. It was really cold out east.
Yeah. Crazy snow.
Yeah, it wasn't in our mountains, which is the Rocky Mountains of Colorado, and Utah got missed just as bad.
Yes.
But then I think California started slow, ended up having some okay.
Yeah.
And then the East Coast was great all year. And then I heard, it's hard to say this out loud on the podcast, but like Michigan apparently got buried. And they had their, like, Bourne Mountain, is that what it's called? Mm-hmm. They had, like, a record season and stuff like that.
Mount Bohemia was incredible skiing this year, I was told. And I was pretty disappointed I didn't make it out there.
Skiing in Michigan, who would have thought?
Yeah.
So
One of these days. I'll get you one of these days.
Man, I'm so concerned about what it means, like other than skiing. A couple weeks ago, I took a drive to Salt Lake City, so I went through Glenwood Canyon. Man, I've never, like right now in the spring, that should be rocking. Like scary white rapids, like splashing the highway. There was a part that like you couldn't even see water. It was just like a trickle under some rocks. Like what? What are we?
we
What are we
almost
doing?
always do a float trip this week, right this time of year.
Oh yeah.
And it's not that you couldn't go float it, but it's already like a class 1 and 2, so really easy. And now it's just a trickle, which would probably make it harder, and you'd
Yeah.
probably have to drag your boat through some rocks and stuff. But I don't think we're going to do it.
It's
Yeah.
scary because like usually if the rivers are like that, it's because it's like winter and everything is frozen, and you look up in the mountains, and then you're like, well, it's all going to come down. But you look up and it's dry. Like there's nothing else coming down.
There's nothing else coming down
it's
this
scary.
year.
It's scary.
But we have this super El Nino. Frustrates me. To me, that doesn't mean anything for snow in Colorado. I know it. There's been years that it does,
Right.
and
it can.
it's warming ocean, a belt of warm water in the ocean that sometimes has sent moisture our way. But everybody keeps talking like that's going to fix it, and I'll bet it doesn't have anything to do with whether it's fixed or not.
Yeah.
So my lawn's white already. I live in the foothills.
For being dead.
Yeah, from not.
Got it. Yeah.
I mean, I'm on a well. I can't really water it, and nor would I want to this time of year
Yeah. For sure.
because it should be raining.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like that's my fear is not skiing next year. It's how bad the fires are going to be this year.
Right?
Yeah.
'Cause we got
There's-
really lucky this year.
So far.
So far.
I mean, I wouldn't say we're out of the woods for sure.
So has anybody gotten their ski passes yet?
I have not. I'm debating myself whether I buy an Eldora weekday pass and the Epic pass instead of just buying an Ikon pass.
Yeah, because where we live in Boulder, Colorado, or the Front Range of Colorado is probably, we work in Boulder, Colorado, but I don't think any of us live here,
No.
which is kind of funny. But
Yeah.
but we have a business here, so we have a right to say this.
Yes.
No, I think you have to have Eldora
Right.
because when it snows, Eldora is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's got great advanced skiing. We talk about it a lot.
Yeah.
But last year when it didn't snow, it was useless.
Yeah. And they did a great job
They did.
maintaining and using what they had.
They
but it's
did.
so warm that nothing's open and there's still the same number of people.
And what makes Eldora great is the trees. And I only think I skied 1 or 2 days up there that Brian Glades was open.
Yeah, I think it's the same. I probably skied those 2 days with you.
And that might have been the best day of the year, to be honest.
True.
Which wouldn't have measured on any scale any other year,
True.
but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
So I got both passes again this year. I financed 0% finance. We've talked about this on the show. If you can do the 0% financing, it's a no-brainer. I did that for my Ikon pass, which was like $1,400. Like
No.
they're pushing the limit with me.
Yeah. And
Because-
that's why I'm thinking about getting the Epic. I've never skied any of the Epic mountains. It would be fun. And the Ikon is $400 minimum more than the Epic.
Yeah. And then the Epic, is $9.99 or something like that. And I did this thing without reading the details. I pitched in $54 and they hold your pass. And I thought I'd be able to like throw some money at it throughout the summer. And I went in the other day to throw some money at it. And they're like, no. We just send you an invoice for the full amount in September,
Dang.
which is fine. I can
Yeah.
manage my own money,
Right.
but I would have rather.
Yeah, I like to chip away at it.
Yeah, I'm going to get a $1,000 bill in September, which I'll be ready for, but
Right.
wasn't my first choice. But price is going up, and I think back to the weather, it's not sustainable to start charging $1,400, $1,500, $1,600 if it's not going to snow.
Yeah.
And it's not their fault,
100%. Right.
but it's going to be their problem.
Yeah, well, and then that's how they know how much money they're going to make that year. So if you keep raising the price, but snow is a question mark whether it's going to be there or not, you're going to lose a lot of people willing to risk that money to
Watch
not know.
how flexible
Yes.
Vail Resorts and Altera get here in the future if this whole, whatever you want to call it, climate change, global warming, bad season, you can call it whatever you want. Watch how flexible they get on passes. It's going to be January, and they're going to be like, surprise.
Yeah, you can still get it.
You can still get it.
Please get it.
Because as you just mentioned, which is an important part of skiing, the whole mega pass thing came along because it did allow ski areas to understand their finances better on the number of season passes they sold and not just hope that people showed up to ski. And it probably saved their bacon last year that everybody had already bought a pass. And so then they took a big hit on food and beverage and accommodations and stuff like that. They probably took a massive hit on that, but they had the ski passes covered. And next year, that's going to be worse, in my opinion, because a lot of people are going to be like, that $1,300 didn't pan out at the Ikon pass, and so I'm not going to do it again. And then they're going to have to entice people to come back on day passes. So
100%.
I think you're going to see a change in the industry. And Vail, as we talked about on one of our last episodes, has their old new CEO back. And he came at the wrong time because there's nothing he could do to prevent this. And they had bad financial, not good financial reports. I don't think I would call them bad, but not good financial reports just a few weeks ago.
And then just to give a pricing update, I don't see the date when these will increase, but pricing update, Epic Pass is $11.19 right now. It's gone up since the $9.99. Ikon Pass, $14.49. And then they have a base version of both of those passes that's a little bit cheaper, but
yeah, I understand what you want because the base pass at one of those places would be way better than no pass.
True. And like, look, because the base pass, which is the Epic Local Pass, is only $8.29, and it's like, okay, excludes peak dates at some resorts. Well, if you're not planning on skiing on Christmas, and some of those peak dates might not matter.
And last year was a fluke because of the terrible weather, but I'll tell you what, those peak dates are days I don't ever want to miss. And I know they're blacked out because of how crowded they are.
Yeah.
But they're crowded with visitors to Colorado. And so if you go up to Vail on one of those peak dates or Copper Mountain and start early, you can get your licks in before, and I'm not trying to make some kind of statement, but I feel like a lot of people on vacation aren't there waiting in line when the chairlift opens and stuff like that. I love those. I love skiing between Christmas and New Year's at the big resorts, but being out of there by like 11.
Yeah.
I love that.
I did that on Thanksgiving at Copper one year, and it was a lot of fun. And I bounced about 11.
Yeah. Thanksgiving's, if there's snow, is a great day to ski because it's early enough in the season that it's not super crowded. Vice versa, not a lot is open, so it can be semi-crowded and feel more crowded than it is. But, so hoping for Super El Nino to do its thing.
Yeah, fingers crossed.
Are you familiar with, this is new to me, are you familiar with family bundle pricing at Eldora?
I'm not.
It feels, I don't see that it's like new, but it feels very new to me. And it's basically like if you purchase for 3 to 6 family members, you get 15% off on a season pass. So, man, like right now you can get, if you purchase as a family, which matters for me, I mean, the unlimited adult is $671 and a weekday adult is $429. That's like kind of attractive to me.
I did the weekday pass for 10 years at Eldora, and it was gold.
Yeah.
It was back in the day before it was part of the Ikon pass. So you went up on a weekday, you had the mountain to yourself. And I just skied on weekdays, and I never knew what lift lines were like. And now it's kind of just crowded.
I could get a weekday pass for my whole family of 4 for the same as an Ikon pass.
I would do it.
That sounds enticing.
Yeah, that's
I don't want to overcrowd my home mountain, but if you live in the Denver metro area and you have kids, there might not be a better ski area anywhere than Eldora. It's laid out for families. It's got multiple restaurants. It's got a zillion beginner runs and beginner lifts.
Yeah.
And it's just, I have lots of friends that take their kids up there and ski and love it.
Yeah.
And we know some of the people that teach adaptive skiing and ski patrol and ski school, and they're there because they love it. They're not there because they need to work at a ski area. They're there because they love it. So props to there's not really any ski area I would just flat out trash.
Yeah, I agree.
Not
that I've been to, but I haven't been to the ones in Michigan.
Yeah.
I was actually going to go back to that because I just checked the snowfall records for Mount Bohemia last year. 360 inches. That is 30 whole feet of snow.
Yeah, and
Nice.
Any ski area in Colorado, that would be a great season. The only place that wouldn't be a great season is probably Wolf Creek. that they do more than that typically. And I think they had a less than usual year, but I think Wolf Creek did okay.
Yeah. There were some that still got hit off and on, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think I saw once they had like a 50-inch base when it's usually 100, but a 50-inch base is pretty good almost anywhere.
Yeah.
I did go to Winter Park one day this year and skied Mary Jane, and it was kind of funny that it was open.
Yeah.
I hit a lot of rocks and stuff, and I had a good day.
Yeah.
So I'm not complaining, but I was like, man, I think that's like one of the days that made me just think like this season's over.
Yeah. I did just look. The weekday pass to Eldora is $500. I'm like, that's
amazing. And I don't want to try to, because you've brought up, you're thinking about doing this epic Eldora weekday combo, which I think is a great plan because you can, you're going to lose Copper Mountain.
Right.
And we love Copper Mountain, but what you're going to get in place of Copper Mountain is Keystone.
Yeah. And Vail. I've never skied Vail.
Well, and Vail's the reason you buy, in my opinion,
Yeah.
if you live in Colorado, you buy the Epic Pass, is Vail. You can go to Crested Butte. You can also get like 7 days at Telluride. So it's really good for that. I know I left Breckenridge out. I'm not going to trash Breckenridge. I've just never had a great day at Breckenridge. I do feel like I've skied with people that know the mountain before, and so I don't mean to leave them out, but I think Keystone is a million times better than Breckenridge. I love Keystone. I like moguls.
Oh, yeah.
And Keystone has a lot of moguls. So
I love the town of Breckenridge, but I have never skied there.
the town is that's and you know this, your skis that you ski on, the RMUs are made in Breckenridge. And to me, that's super cool. We've talked about ski models, and if I could ski on any ski, it would be RMUs.
Yeah.
They're cool.
They're sweet.
They're expensive.
Yeah.
All skis are expensive. That's why you buy them on eBay.
You know what else? you know what else happened since the last time we recorded a podcast? I won a free pair of skis.
Yeah, that's exciting.
How do you solve skis being expensive?
You just win them at your local liquor store, and they're branded Michelob Ultra.
Yeah, so
perfect.
think about this. If you have been to a liquor store in the last 10 years, you've probably seen enter a drawing for this, and the drawing in his case was a pair of Mick Ultra skis. And I never fill that stuff out, but I think I'll start after you told me.
And they're Icelantics.
And they're
it's not
Icelantics.
like
Yeah,
they're
they're
nice skis.
Good skis.
Oh, yeah, what's the model? Because you were saying that's what you wanted to be.
The Nomad, I think, right?
I'm going to go find it right now.
Like a Nomad 106 or a 105 or something like that.
That's what I want. But man,
Nomad 100.
man, I hate to say, but I kind of am glad to say that like at least 65% of the reason why I want Icelantics is the art.
Yeah, and not the Mick Ultra logo.
They're still a cool design, but they're not traditional
Icelantic.
Icelantic design.
And kudos to Mick Ultra. Like, it's not my kind of beer, although I have drank in a lot of it in my life. It's not my favorite. I like IPAs.
Yeah.
But that they're invested in marketing and skiing, and Icelantic is invested in doing deals like that. I agree with what you said, Dylan, though. The thing about Icelantic, they're great skis. They're from here in Colorado, which is, to me, that's everything. But their top skins and their designs are second to none.
Legendary.
The best, by far. I love the RMU designs.
Yeah,
There's lots
totally.
of skis that are making cool designs, but none of them come close to the Icelantics. Well, that's it. We're going to get back on it. I think we've talked about like how do you get ready for ski season. I think that's also something I didn't do great last year.
Yeah, I didn't do any.
We work hard. We were all on the road from September through into December, and then skiing is harder when you're not fit. Cycling does good. We've talked all this stuff we've mentioned before, stadium stairs.
Yeah.
But lose that extra weight, whatever it is. By September, be ready by October, and be hopeful by November.
Got to get
Yeah.
the weight vests back out.
We were wearing the weight vests. Yeah,
That's
gotta
right.
get. The problem with my weight vest is it's like a ballistic vest, and I bought it as a weight vest. To be clear, I'm not like a ballistic vest guy, but
But it's weird to wear
It
around.
looks like something. Yeah.
it's weird to wear around. You wear it at the office, and if UPS comes, you got to take it off really quick.
Yeah, and
Because-
mine has rows of weights that look suspiciously like explosives.
Oh, cartridges and
Yeah.
stuff like that, or so.
Yeah.
But I think ski fitness is an all year thing because coming off the couch, giving up smoking, as you talked about in September.
Someday.
Knee health, quad strength, and hamstring strength. That's get that one going.
Get in the gym.
Yeah.
I was one time into lifting one year, and I was amazed at what a difference it made in my ski season. I don't really comprehend why, but my upper body was really fit and built out, and it reflected in my skiing. And I would have never guessed. It makes sense.
Right.
But
especially if you did any strength, like core strengthening is huge.
Yeah, if you're pressing anything, you're getting core. So do all that stuff, ride bikes, go do the Grand Canyon rim to rim, do something fun like that, and get ready for ski season.
Yeah.
I have high hopes it's going to come back, and not to be Debbie Downer, but if it doesn't, I'll be like 57 or 58. It's not good.
Yeah.
I need it to get better soon.
Sooner rather than later.
Woof.
I'm moving to Michigan.
Another win for me.
So when are you skiing this year?
Well, I did just buy a car this year, so it's kind of going to be an ice soup sort of year for dinner. But I'm really considering it now. We just did a team bike ride for the first time in a while, at least that I was able to go to, because I was gone most of last year, and hanging out with the guys is great, and I want to be on it more. So we'll see what this year holds.
And we so rudely didn't even introduce.
Yeah.
So
we didn't introduce any of us, did we?
No, you
I think
didn't.
we just went in hard.
Yeah, just straight in.
No, but Ryan Kelly's usually on the podcast, and he has to work today, so we brought in another Ryan, Ryan High.
Yeah, the other one.
Interchangeable.
Yep.
Anybody named Ryan?
You may remember me from the earliest episodes of 500 Cats, and then I've been in the room while the others have been recorded.
Shouting from a distance.
Exactly.
Well, we hope you should do that Eldora weekday pass, because if you work here, I would say it's pretty safe to assume that at least once a week, if not like 1.5 times a week, we're going to go skiing at noon at Eldora, at least once a week, if not 1.5. And last year we did very good for keeping that up for how terrible it was.
Yes.
Terrible.
Most of my days were at Eldora.
Yeah, I think probably
by far.
I mean, it almost always is that way if you work here.
True.
Because we leave at noon, get up there at 1, and ski till
awesome. Ski right till 4.
Ski till 2.
Well, bike season's going to be good this year, so that's how we keep talking about being outside.
And we should do How to Bike It. One episode a year.
Yeah, I like that.
We'll have to make a new How to Bike It song. It'll sound something like this.